Morning. Welcome to Great Transition Strategies Monday Morning Stand-Up. 5 minutes to get your week off to a great start and potentially give you something to help make you a more effective leader. Today's topic, planning and priorities. As an executive coach, I work with leaders just like you all the time to help them understand themselves, build their self-awareness, how they lead so they can be more effective and love what they do. Planning and priorities. First, let's look back. Let's just check in from where you were at the beginning of the year. Remember, go back to January. What New Year's resolutions did you set? What were your big goals for the year? And maybe what was the word you chose? Personally, I chose the word focus. So evaluate yourself real quickly. Just kind of put it in your head. How'd you do? For me, my word focus on a scale of 0 to 10, I'm going to give myself an 8 right now. It certainly helped me get better this year at what I'm doing. Okay, so now that's behind us. Let's look in front of us. Planning and priorities. I want you to think about planning and priorities and looking forward. So as you're thinking about planning, what are your big goals for this next quarter? September 20th today. We're moving into the last quarter of the year. As a matter of fact, I think today is the last day of summer. So, or it's tomorrow, September 20th or 21st, last day of summer. What are you looking at for the rest of this year, looking forward? What are your big goals? So I'm working with a client on this, on helping her get her goals set and helping her be as productive as possible. So what we've come to is, what about priorities? So when you think of those big goals, what are the priority things that you have to accomplish? Goals and priorities are a little bit different. So what are the priorities within those goals? Quarterly, she's looked at it on the monthly side, all the way down to the weekly and to the daily. And here's some things that this is what's helped me with some of my focus as well. How are you setting your daily, weekly, and down to the day? How are you setting those goals? And I now have priorities with every single day. There are some things that I'm doing to help me be more productive. The priorities help me be more productive, and they put boundaries around my day on what I'm doing. So think about yourself. How can priorities, if you set a priority for today, some priorities for today. Here, for me, I have every day, I set my priorities and here they are for today. What does that do for me? It sets up, here's what I have to accomplish. So I know if I'm productive in the correct areas. I know this is what I need to accomplish. It's a specific thing. Once that's done, I can move on to the next. So it puts boundaries around what I'm doing throughout that day. Interestingly, I have getting my focus and working with this, no email notifications during the day, nothing pings. And then it takes me, whenever I'm done with one topic, I have to take a look and decide what I'm going to. So think about you and let's think about your day today. What's the big goal you have for today that you want to accomplish today? And that big goal, the goals, what are your top priorities? Name them. Name your top priorities. Okay, then my number one priority is this, number two, number three. So you have those priorities. Now you have them set. What will that do as far as setting boundaries for you on how you're going to execute your day? Can that do something for you? Can it set boundaries and put parts of your day in a box? All right, now that you have that, here's one of the things I want to add. And when you think about this, when you put those boundaries, at the end of the day, once you complete that, you're going to measure. Here's a measure of my productivity. I accomplished this. I accomplished those things, and those are things you wanted to accomplish. It was not just activity. As leaders, we get interrupted all the time. Covey talks about the unimportant, urgent. We got all those things in our face. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to fix those so you're not working on those, that you're working on what's truly important to you? So you look back, you took a look at, okay, how am I doing? Looking forward, last quarter, what are the things I need to accomplish on quarterly basis, monthly, weekly, daily basis? Let me set my priorities. What are my priorities that I have to accomplish? That's going to help me be productive, and not only productive, it's going to help me put boundaries around the things I need to get done. Hope you found that helpful. Look forward to an opportunity to work with you. Have a great week. See you next Monday morning, 8:30.